Morning all, I just want to do a very quick video because I've been speaking to a lot of employees around the country in the estate agency industry, estate and letting agencies, and there's quite a bit of concern from an employee's front. Now, employers should recognise how their employees are feeling. Now, we've got a lot of employees saying they feel undervalued, overworked. Now, there's a couple of situations that were brought to my attention recently that really cheesed me off. One of which was an employee was told, despite the fact they could still work from home, they had to go and open the office. The employer was not providing any PPE. And not only that, they had to work a 6-day week, not taking into account that employees' childcare needs or the fact that they could be shielding. They don't care. Regardless of that, they want them in the office working 6-day weeks, 8 till late or 8 till whenever, to do the business, to hit the targets, to bring the money in, putting wealth before health and not the other way around. The other circumstance was there was a Zoom call with a group of managers and there was a couple of directors on that Zoom call, and the directors said to the employees, guys, if you're not happy with the current situation and you're not working to the standard we expect, then there's a lot of other estate agents out there that were recently made redundant and they'll happily jump in your spot. So if you're not happy, then you know what you can do. How is that supposed to be received by an employee? Is that going to make an employee think, oh, I better buck my ideas up, boss, yeah, and crack on? Or is that going to make that employee think, do you know what? Ethically, that's wrong. And, goes against my integrity. So do I want to work for this company anymore? Do I want to work for this employer anymore? So those employees can ask those questions and they won't forget this time. So, a year down the line when this is all done and dusted, they're going to think back to how their employer failed to look after them during this time. So there's a lot to consider. I mean, from the flip side, you're going to have employers that are thinking, oh, my staff aren't performing, they're not doing this and not doing that, I need to micromanage them a bit more. You're going to struggle, especially if you're a business owner, or if you're a director of a company and you're getting pressure from a senior director. So it's a difficult time. All I will say to everyone is just be nice, accept the situation, and don't put people in a situation that will compromise their health and safety, because it's not worth it. The business will be there at the other end, and it's crazy because everybody needs to move at some stage. And since the government announced it, I listed a few properties myself, and literally my inquiry levels have quadrupled. So, we are taking the necessary measures. Any movings that are absolutely essential will go ahead, providing everyone follows the guidelines. Now, if you're working for a company that's not following the guidelines, then, what do? Do you break the law, or do you just go against what your employer says? So I just want to say to all the employees out there that are struggling at the moment, stay strong. Don't go against anything you think's wrong. And if you do think it's wrong, seek independent legal advice. Much love. Stay safe.